Welcome back to another edition of the 901.
I'm Tyler Stegall.
And I'm Tiffany Collins.
And we're here to show you everything that is cool, unique, fun, and great about the 901.
You know, Tyler, I had the opportunity to do an interview not too long ago right here at Cloud 901. The sky is the limit for creativity in here. Youth ages 13 to 18 can come here and take advantage of this state-of-the-art social, creative, production, and research performance technology lab.
Well, some youth in the right age bracket are learning how to code. I had the opportunity to talk with Mecca Egwekwe with Code Crew. Code Crew is an organization that teaches young people the principles of information and computation. They have a really great setup at the Lester Community Center that I got to check out.
Well, the two young ladies I had an opportunity to speak with may not be developing innovative software, but they are developing their own brand in a niche market. The Angels and Tomboys is a body care product line just for teens and tweens. Madison and Mallory's products are all natural, handmade body lotions and sprays made for girls by girls.
So while you were bonding with the girls, I was in my fantasy repair workshop, where everything from a regular pickup truck to a dump truck is repaired for the city of Memphis. In the I Work for the 901 segment, I got to interview Fleet Administrator Eric Hunter, who is also known as Big Tex around the shop.
Well, I'm glad that you were in your element. I got to be in a different kind of element. I got to travel back in time and stay in the present at the same time. There's so much awesome history in downtown Memphis, and going to the peanut shop on Main Street was really a treat, no pun intended.
We also have a very special message from our Mayor, Jim Strickland.
So don't change the channel. We'll be right back.
Did you know A. Schwab's Dry Goods Store is the only remaining original business on Beale Street? It was established in 1876. The store is now a local tourist attraction with 2 floors of shopping, and in between the first and second floors, there's a small balcony which houses its very own Beale Street Museum. It is one of the oldest stores in the Mid-South and is housed in the oldest remaining building on Beale Street. Over time, the store eventually evolved into a seller of quirky merchandise, from assorted dry goods, tourist memorabilia, hoodoo items, to the world's largest pair of overalls, in which they sold 2 pair a year. The A. Schwab family motto for the store was, "If you can't find it at A. Schwab's, you're probably better off without it."
Memphis 911, do you need police, fire, or ambulance?
This is Memphis Police Director Michael Rawlings.
And Fire Director Gina Sweat. Every false alarm call takes minutes away from 911 dispatchers and the police and fire departments.
We can save millions of dollars and help keep police officers, firefighters, and paramedics responding to true emergencies if you help us reduce false alarms.
Learn more about Operation FAR at www.metroalarms.org.
I watch y'all coming here for years, cause you shot somebody. Now your life is shot. You gonna pick that phone up one day, and that girl gonna be done dumped you and raise your child with another man. Or maybe your mama or your grandmama dies. Cause ain't nothing you can do about it. You got 15 to 20 years, state or fed time. Real talk. Don't lose your head, use your head, man. Gun crime, max time.
We're here at the Lester Community Center, located in Binghamton. We're going to talk with one of the co-founders of an initiative called Code Crew. It helps students within the Memphis community develop their skill set so they can go on to get careers like software engineering and computer programming. Let's go check it out. Mecca, tell me about Code Crew and what's going on with students here in the Binghamton community.
Code Crew is a nonprofit 501c3 that teaches young people to write software. We started right here at the Lester Community Center, right here in Binghamton, teaching kids to build mobile apps. And now from that initial summer camp and after school program, we've grown to multiple in-school electives, after school programs, and other initiatives around the city. Right here in Binghamton, we still continue to teach kids mobile apps, robotics, as well as circuit board programming. And not only are we honored to be here, but we'd love to see the light bulbs go off in each of these young minds when they work on their projects and show it to their parents. And we like to think we're making a significant impact in the community around teaching young people to have these tech skills as producers.
Great. So I'm a student. I come into Code Crew. What does a first day look like for me?
So the first day, if you're a first-time student, then most likely you'll do our mobile app development course. And on that first day, in that 90-minute class, you will walk out of here having created an app. And that we have all the kids create that same app. It's what we call the Martin Luther King app, which is basically a very simple app that has a button with a picture of Dr. King on it. And when you press the button, it plays a speech, part of one of his speeches. So every kid walks out the first day having made an app.
Wow, in 90 minutes.
In 90 minutes.
So what do they do from there? And is each class 90 minutes?
Each class is 90 minutes, and we have a series of lessons that are around kids learning how to make different types of apps. With each app, they're learning some new skill, learning to use some new feature on the mobile device, from the accelerometer to the voice recognition to all kinds of other graphical and sound AV-based things. And so they spend about 2/3 of the semester learning about all those different features that are available to them. And then the last third of the semester, they're actually working on their own projects where they take the skills they learned and build the app that they wanted to build.
Excellent. And I heard you say robots. How do students get involved in robotics, and what are you all doing to teach them that skill set?
Like many programs around the city, we're using the Lego Mindstorms robotics kits. And most of the programs around the city that already are teaching robotics are doing that within the first Lego League construct and that environment. Since our kids have learned how to build mobile apps under us, we teach the kids on the next level, around robotics to actually not only build and program robots, but actually build mobile apps to control those robots as well. So it's a way for us to kind of tie together and integrate all that they've been learning up until that point.
Excellent. And then how does this help with the kids' development?
So we have different offerings around the city, be it here or directly in schools. Different programs are tailored differently. We try to stay on top of our kids in terms of making sure they always have something new. So our circuit boards class, for example, is always an ever-changing class. So kids are always learning new things. So if they're younger, they can stay with us and learn more sophisticated programming through that circuit boards class and our video game development classes. And if they're older and they're graduating, we want to encourage them to go to college and study computer science. We've had a number of students do that now. In fact, we're looking forward to some of them coming back and being TAs for the younger students that are still with us.
How is this program affecting the Binghamton community?
We've got a number of kids that who are right here in this community center that are very active in our mobile app development class, and other kids that have come from Lester Prep, which is a nearby school around the corner from here, and as well as our video game development program that we do in partnership with the library, the Hooks Library, which is nearby here as well. All of those have been opportunities for us to engage kids and equip them with skills that we think are necessary in the 21st century, especially around them becoming tech producers, as computers become more and more ubiquitous in our society. And so we've even had a couple of kids actually go on to be interns with a local 3D animation company where some of the skills they learned from us, they're actually able to use with that employment situation where they can actually continue to grow.
Well, Mecca, it is a great thing that you're doing here with Code Crew. Not only are you helping Binghamton, but you're helping the entire city of Memphis, and I think that's great. So how can we get involved in Code Crew?
The best place to start is on our website at code-crew.org. And if you go there, you can see the array of programs that we offer, as well as opportunities to get involved as a volunteer, as an instructor or a TA, as a donor, whatever capacity that you'd like.
Great. Viewers, you heard him. Get involved in Code Crew. Go to the website and search Code Crew online and get involved in all the great things going on in Memphis.
Local institutions should be shared for generations and cherished. We are here at one of the original Planters peanut shops in downtown Memphis to talk to the owner about memories in roasting peanuts. Come on in.
Welcome to the peanut shop.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Rida Abu Zaini, a co-owner, manager, acting manager of the store for the last 26 years. It's a 70 years old establishment.
Okay.
Used to be owned by planters, and through the years ownership changed, and we are the 5th owners of the peanut shop, the Locke family and the Abu Zaini family.
So you mentioned it was a Planters.
It is.
store.
It was.
It was. So Planters Peanuts used to have franchised shops?
Not franchised. company's stores.
Really?
Every store was called the Peanut Shop and assigned a number. Actually, many of the major cities, they had more than one store. For example, our city, Memphis. Until recently, we were the luckiest city of all because we only had 7 original stores still in existence. Okay, 2 of those 7 were where? In Memphis. We lost the one on Summer, the end of December last year, and unfortunately, we are the last store in Memphis. This one was opened 1949. The one on Summer Avenue was opened 1959.
Question.
Ask me.
Is this where he came from?
There are a couple of stories that the roaster came from the first store.
Okay.
And it was open at the same time, the 3 of them. But how true is the story? I don't know. Nobody could give me or confirm the story to me, okay? But it makes sense, okay? They had 6 models and all of them about the same standard size. This one is smaller, and I think they custom made it for the first store in Memphis in order to fit it in the window case.
Did each Planter store have their own Peanut Man roaster?
Yes, 1 or 2 or 3 even.
Really?
They used to open for so many long hours. Like this one in particular used to open from early hours in the morning, like 8 till 10 o'clock at night, 7 days a week.
What's your favorite peanut?
My favorite is the Virginia Redskins. That's my all-time favorite. It used to be like number 4 seller when we took over here almost 26 years ago. Now I can say it's number 1 or 2 seller of the peanuts.
Of the peanuts.
Yes, ma'am. I have repeat customers. They come from as far Little Rock, St. Louis, the I-40, South Haven, Whitehaven, okay, on Saturdays. Some of them, they place an order on the phone and they come and pick it up, or they come because they like to meet with me and, you know.
Tell me, you've been here for many years.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you have seen so many changes.
Yes.
On Main Street, and you've seen the city go through so many changes. What exactly would you like people to know about Memphis and downtown, and what this has to offer, and what it's grown into?
You have to remember this: go local, support your locals. Did you know that this is the last and the oldest establishment on Main Street?
I did not know that.
Well, you know now.
Someone's not familiar with your shop and they're not familiar with Main Street. Can
Yes.
you tell them exactly where you're located?
We are 24 South Main Street, okay, between Madison and Monroe. We are closer to Monroe. We are the 3rd building from the corner of Monroe on the east side.
And what is that website address where people can order from?
MemphisPeanutShop.com, and it's an e-commerce. You don't worry about nothing. You place your order, you choose everything you want. I receive the order, and I promise you a word of honor. Every shipping order is freshly roasted for the customer. After we roast it, we let it cool off, we package it, and we send it almost the same day or the following day.
If you find yourself downtown, please come by the Peanut Shop and speak with Rada and check out the Peanut Roaster. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate
Well,
it.
thank you, and it's the pleasure to have you all in here.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. Have a blessed day, and come and get some peanuts, because I work for peanuts.
What's behind this door? Behind this door was a former Universal Life Insurance Company that was founded in 1923 by Dr. J.E. Walker, along with his co-founders A.W. Willis Sr. and M.W. Bonner. The company grew into one of the largest African-American owned life insurance companies in the United States. Today, the revived building is now the home of the City of Memphis Business Development Center.
Safety is a habit. Gun safety and responsible storage are no different. Help prevent gun accidents, misuse, and theft. Keep firearms safe and secure when not in use. For safe storage options, visit ProjectChildSafe.org.
Our buzz is starting to really pick up on the outside. Had one of the hottest rappers alive, shout out 901 Shelby Drive. Now it's really time to live up to the hype of look alive, look alive.
A new feel, a new vibe, a new drive, a new scene. The city that never bluffs, keep it clean, keep it clean.
We make the naysayers believe. Now the next step is up to you and me.
Cleaning our communities makes the 901 more appealing.
Mama always said to keep the house clean, so I'm gonna do the same for my city, our home, the place of our dreams.
There's a saying that little girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice, but every once in a while there's a little entrepreneurship thrown in there. We're here at Angels and Tomboys to talk to Mallory and Madison Boyd about their business and how it came about. Hello ladies, how are you?
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Before we get started, I just need to know who is the self-proclaimed angel and who is the tomboy?
I'm Madison Starr and I'm the angel. I'm Mallory Young and I'm the tomboy.
And how old are you?
I'm 14 and I'm 12.
How did the business get started?
Well, there was nothing else on the market for our age. Like Victoria's Secret was also too grown, so we just wanted to create something that we like for ourselves.
Whose idea was it? Was it collective or?
Yeah, it was me and Maya's idea because like she said, anything like that our mom had, it wasn't for us. So we would try to mix things together and, you know, sell it to our mom, like for play. And she was like, y'all really got something here.
So you really were at home mixing up lotion?
Yes.
What is your favorite scent?
My favorite scent is watermelon funk.
And my favorite is candy star glam, cherry star glam.
So you have a favorite scent, but you have?
Lotion, body spray, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash.
If I were in high school and my friend had her own skincare line, that would be just the best thing in the world. How do your friends react to that?
They love it, and they're always like, I want to try some of your product.
So do you make them here?
Yes, we do make them here.
You do? What's next for you? What do you want to do with Angels and Tomboys?
Well, we really want to expand it globally, make it a household name. Of course, get more grander stores, make it more of an experience. It already is an experience now, but
yeah, even bigger experience.
I was told at some point you had some national coverage and you were on a show for aspiring entrepreneurs.
Shark Tank?
Yes.
Yeah, Shark Tank is where you go on and pitch your company to a certain number of investors.
How was that?
It was great. It was fun. It was also nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
We had one chance to go and get it.
Yeah.
But it was good for the most part.
Yeah, we got to deal with Mark Cuban and Damon John.
Did you learn anything about business?
Yes. One thing you learn is that they like to ask a lot of questions. Another thing that you learn is they are tough. Like you have to know everything. You have to know all your business, how much it'll cost you to make it, what's your profit.
So what's next for you personally? What do you want to do outside of being kid entrepreneurs?
Of course, I was going to finish high school, and I want to be an actress when I grow up, so I'm working towards that.
And you?
Actually, I want to finish school completely and go to college. We're both going to college.
Yeah.
And I actually want to create like a tennis shoe line, and I also want to be. If I make it to the WNBA, it's good, but that's not my main priority. But I do play basketball, so yeah.
So besides the products that people can come to your shop and purchase, what else do you offer here?
We have a beverage bar, and we serve beverages based on all of the 6 scents that we have in our store.
Okay, so I can get a Star Glam cherry. And what else?
We also do birthday parties here, so they would come in and they could do like all 6 stations. And so, for instance, Lemonade Donuts is you can have create your own donut, and then Watermelon Funk is like a paint party, and then Cotton Candy Apples is probably like the most I like the best.
It's cotton candy burrito.
Cotton Candy Apple is the one I like the best. It's the cotton candy burrito with ice cream inside. So every station represents each fragrance. So yeah.
So you come in here with your friends and you get to make desserts or beverages based on the fragrance.
Yep, and also
lip gloss, lip balm, because we have a chemistry lab set up, and you can make lip gloss, lip balm, and sugar scrub.
So how can someone get your products?
They can go online to www.angelsandtomboys.com.
And how can they set up a party?
They can come in to 37A Summer Avenue, or they can go online and get the phone number, which is 888-261-5167.
Thank you very much. Well, I wish you much success. I know that you're going to do great things in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here we are with Eric Hunter. He's the Fleet Administrator under General Services, and he works for the City of Memphis. Eric, tell me a little bit about where we're at and what your role is here.
Okay, well right now we're standing in the middle of what we call our central truck shop. And one of 15 shops that we have in the City of Memphis. And we do the fleet maintenance and repair services for all the city vehicles, police, fires, public works, and all the supporting departments and divisions throughout. And we're standing in, this is our highest technical shop that we got as far as the workloads that we do. Typically, if it's a small repair, it's done on the satellites, and if it needs a little more attention, then they bring it up here and these guys take it down to whatever level and bring it back to life. I'm the lucky guy that gets to work with about 133 staff members and to provide the services that the city needs.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm about to be 60. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri to an evangelist father. We traveled all over the United States. When I was about 13, I came to Memphis area with my family because my dad's people were here. I grew up the rest of my teenage life and adolescence until I turned 18 and joined the Army. I've been here all my adult life as far as starting out my career. At 17, I bought a garage, me and my brother-in-law over on North Watkins, and we started doing basic vehicle repairs. And when I turned 18, I met a girl and her mom said I needed a real job. So I joined the Army and I stayed in the Army for 15 and a half years and on active duty, and then joined the reserves and finished up my retirement. I went to work for Shelby County government when I first got out of the Army and ran their shops. And then I left there and went to work for the city of Dallas. And then I got a call that my son was about to be a proud father and I was going to be a granddaddy. So I was offered a position with the city of Memphis and it worked out just perfect.
Awesome.
And the city of Memphis has been home for my family for generations. In fact, for years, my great aunt was one of the historians for the city of Memphis. They were commercial fishermen and lived on Mud Island before it was populated with human habitat, let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So my family comes from here. We enjoy Memphis. Memphis is a great place to be. I love music, and so the home of the blues is right up my alley. I probably played in about 90% of the clubs in Memphis, me and my brother. So this has been a great place for me, and I recommend this city to anybody that's interested in history and entertainment, what I call fellowship and Southern hospitality. If you can't find it in Memphis, it probably don't exist.
Well, Eric, it's been very nice getting to know you. Thank you for bringing us out and showing us your shop here and everything that you do. Can't thank you enough for all the work that you do for the 901.
Well, I'm going to tell you this work that we've accomplishments and all the things that we've done isn't possible without the people. But you wouldn't have a police car or a fire truck or your trash picked up without my folks. And I'm so proud to be a part of that team. They just make me look good. And equal to that, and probably equally as important to that, is we are well supported by our division, our management team up there, our director, Director Adams, and Deputy Director Woods. They support us everywhere they can, and they make possible what we can get done. And we want to just let you know that we like being in 901 and we like making it happen.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Did you know that many City of Memphis community centers have exercise equipment that you can use for free? Yes, that's right, I said for free. So call your favorite community center today to schedule a visit and get your workout on.
Live in Memphis? Need assistance. Finding help is easy when you make the right call.
We have a job to do. To protect the peace, the pride, and the people of our city. To realize our greatness together. To do the work that matters. For ourselves, our families, our community. Do you have the strength to serve? Learn the true value of a challenging and rewarding career in law enforcement with the Memphis Police Department. Join the best in blue. Visit joinmpd.com.
With the goal of bringing art and community together, local organization Paint Memphis holds an annual one-day paint festival where artists can connect with one another while leaving a beautiful footprint for members of the community to admire. Targeting blighted and recently revitalized neighborhoods, Paint Memphis is committed to painting a vibrant portrait of Memphis for citizens and visitors to enjoy. These beautiful works of art were created during the 2018 festival. Murals like these are all around the city, so make sure you get out and explore the 901.
You know, having conversations in our community about future economic growth is the foundation of what makes our city grow. Economic growth and development isn't just about attracting businesses and recruitment. It's about improving the quality of life here in Memphis. That means enhancing the workforce, reducing violent crime, reducing poverty, and improving educational outcomes. We have great opportunities in Memphis, like free technical and community college in place right now, but we can always improve. As a community, we must continue to nurture and help grow our existing businesses. We must target those recruiting efforts in sectors and industries where we have the most advantages, as well as industries that offer our citizens the highest quality jobs. Did you know that 72% of Memphis's job growth in recent years came from existing businesses? That must continue. In the past 3 years, we have doubled the city's spending with minority-owned and women-owned businesses. We have garnered in this community $13 billion in current and future development, and approximately 14,000 more Memphians are working. In the next few months, Memphis 3.0, our first strategic plan in nearly 4 decades, is nearing the end of its production. We must continue to invest in neighborhood assets that ensure equity. Now, it is our job to continue this accelerated growth and to ensure that it reaches every segment of our city so that Memphis can continue to be the hub of opportunity, growth, and innovation.
We hope you enjoyed this edition of the 901. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Tyler.
And until next time,
go out and explore the 901.